and gentlemen, welcome back to Dubious Engineering. I love free tools. Kaiweets has sent me an electric screwdriver, phone and laptop repair kit, the ES20. It's actually quite pleasant. Let's get into the box. Let's get around the thing. Yeah, obviously it comes with an instruction manual. Nobody cares about those things, do we? It's like the old video recorder days, isn't it? Don't need a reading instruction manual. Anyway, let's get inside the kit and let's have a look. Look at the amount of screwdriver bits that are in there, and there's a whole plethora of other tools that are included in this cacophony of utter madness. It's fantastic. One thing that really sort of struck my chord, if you like, was the amount of weird and wonderful types of screwdriver tips that there are in here. You've got the Torx with the hole in the middle. You've got the tri-bladed doofers. You've got the sort of prongy things. I'm sure they all have proper names, but, you know, in my head that's what they're called. And thankfully I don't have to get involved with that too often, but occasionally you get a project that just says, yeah, you need one of them. Anyway, the screwdriver itself, I'm saving the best till last. I'm just going to show you the screwdriver in its tube. It's a lovely slimline little screwdriver, but it also in the kit is things like pry bars. This was quite interesting, actually. This is a bendy a screwdriver tip, so you plug that into the screwdriver and you can screwdriver around corners. How cool is that? There's a suction cup. I thought to myself, why would one need a suction cup? But it's quite clear, obviously, so that you can remove or help you remove the screen from whatever device. So there's a little a SIM card removal tool, a big Clive spudger. It's not a big Clive spudger, but it's a spudger all the same. Don't know if that is Scottish or Irish, but yeah, flat on one end and pokey on the other. There's a brush, so you can brush stuff, and I do enjoy a good bit of brushing. Oh, I do like a good bit of brushing. And then some tweezers, so you can tweeze. Nice sort of very fine tip. They're almost like surface mount tweezers, really, for placing surface mount components on a PCB. Obviously, a USB-C port to standard USB-A, and then an extension so that you can poke those little thingies out. But it keeps going on. Look, we've even got some guitar picks. No, sorry, picks. No, they're not. They're clearly they're spudgers again. But the key thing here, a magnetic magnetizer and demagnetizer tool. Anyway, let's get into the pièce de résistance. I know you've been looking forward to this bit, and so was I. Was it good? Was it not? Well, it was quite good, I suppose, in many respects. It's got a light on it. In fact, it's got 3 lights around the tip, so that it gives you the opportunity to be able to see all around the screw tip as it's a screwdrivering. And the good thing is actually the internal barrel moves, the outside barrel doesn't move. So you can really get right down there with the screwdriver if you need to. For something like this here, you can just see there's a little bit of resistance, but it pops that screw out, no problem at all, really. And yeah, I think we best repair the wife's synthesizer, otherwise she's going to get angry with me. Yeah, she was the girl that put all of those sticky labels over the keys of the synth there. Now, one thing that I really did appreciate, actually, was there's a little magnetic card in here. So when you've removed your screws and whatnot, you can stick them on the magnetic card, and you're less likely to lose them. Or in most cases you end up with a few too many screws. But again, my point here is look at the tips. So there are just so many tips, there's so many different options. Now, when it came to sort of my real world, which is a slightly more heavy duty real world, using the just a little bit underpowered, just for, you know, for some of the heavier duty stuff. Now, bearing in mind, this is going through the 2 layers of thick plastic and stuff, and it it sort of started, but it stalled, and it just didn't quite get to where I wanted it to. Now the good thing is the gearbox does lock up, so you can use it as a screwdriver. Yeah, you can see that there's a little bit more torque in the slightly bigger, hairier, less refined and beautiful ladyfinger screwdriver that Kaiweets are offering us, the Kaiweets ES20. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, have a wonderful week and weekend. Cheers and beers, people. Bye for now.